Hi, it's Lisa from Once Upon a Doll Collection, and I wanted to share with you today the little fairy house that I made for my little Twinkle. Twinkle is a Fairyland RealPuki So-So ball jointed doll, and she is a tiny YoSD size doll, and this is her little house. It's made to look like a tree. Her house is made from two cardboard hat boxes, just plain unfinished cardboard hat boxes from Hobby Lobby. And they're stacked and cut into the shape of a tree, an empty tree stump, to make her a tree house. Turn it here and show you the back. And the back is made to look like a realistic tree bark, but it's actually paper mache. It's newspaper scrunched up, glued on with the paper mache technique. And I made this from a tutorial that another YouTuber did. I'll post a link to the tutorial below. She did an awesome tutorial on how to make realistic tree bark to make a little fairy house. And after it's glued on and dried, then you just paint it to look like a real tree, to look like real tree bark. The flowers are just silk flowers, the tiniest silk flowers that you can get, just glued on to make it look like a realistic forest. And here's a little polymer clay mushroom that I made. The windows, they're just a little grapevine wreath glued on inside and outside for a little window treatment. And this moss is also from Hobby Lobby, the model railroad department. They have a moss that comes in two colors. It's a dark and a light, and it looks very realistic, like a realistic grassy looking moss. And it's supposed to hold up and stay looking nice for a really long time. So this is from model railroads. So it works perfect for this. The same YouTuber, she also did a tutorial on how to finish the inside, and I followed her instruction for that, and I'm just really thrilled with how it turned out. These are actually wooden coffee stir sticks, and that's on the walls and on the floors. And those are just super fun to use. It's like putting together a puzzle, but you don't have to find the right shape and size to fit, because you take your just standard household scissors and you cut the coffee stir sticks to the size and shape that you need. And they're just very easy to cut and glue in place. Super fun project. And that's on the upstairs and downstairs. The walls and the floors are made with this technique. And along the edge here, this is actually a grapevine wreath that I just cut it apart and then used to cut pieces to glue around the edges to completely hide the cardboard hat box so that you couldn't see it upstairs, and the same technique downstairs. And over here, these little steps are actually the flea market find. They were part of a candle holder or something. And I saw them at a flea market, really good price, and I just took them apart and glued them on to use as stairs for the dollhouse. And I thought that these would work perfect because they are made of metal. Twinkle can stand on any of them, and they make a perfect doll stand. She has magnets in her feet, so she can stand on anything that's metal, any kind of metal surface. So these work perfect for that. And you could stand her and pose her in lots of different ways. She looks really cute. And the furniture in the dollhouse, the little bed and the stools and the tables, those are from an Etsy seller, Rustic Miniatures. And it's a really cute little set. She did the bedding and everything. Very rustic. It looks perfect for the tree house. And the little dresser over there, that is from Hobby Lobby, from the Dollhouse Miniatures section. It has little drawers that really open and close. And that's just stained with a Minwax wood stain. And the little, I made the little polymer clay Totoro. Okay, and downstairs, Twinkle has a little stove. Turn it towards the light so you can see. Her little stove is made out of cast iron. It was a flea market find. I found it at a flea market for $5. It's perfect Twinkle size. Great for RealPukis. And it was just $5. And it came with all of these little buckets and pots and pans and cute little accessories. All made out of cast iron. And the little kitchen cabinet back there is also from Hobby Lobby, from the Dollhouse Miniature section. This little dresser or china cabinet, the little hutch, came from a flea market also. And the little bottles, those are from Hobby Lobby, and they're just filled with glitter. The furniture, the little chairs, are made out of resin, and they're from Hobby Lobby, from the garden section. They're made for fairy gardens, and they're perfect size for RealPuki. And they're actually made out of resin, but they look like little wooden branches. So I hope you enjoyed seeing Twinkle's fairy house. And for more pictures of the building process, you can go to my blog. It's onceuponadollcollection.blogspot.com, and you can see lots more pictures. And I'll post the links below to the tutorials from that I found on YouTube to make the fairy house.